Hi, it's Miss House. In this video, I'd like to show you an application of solving equations by factoring. Here's what we have. The area of a rectangle is 35 square meters. That means 35 square meters to cover the entire surface, okay? So the first thing we need to know here is the formula for area of a rectangle. So area equals length times width, okay? And we know that length times width, in this case, has to be 35. We don't have to put the square meters on this because it's going to be in our equation that we solve. So we know that our area, which is length times width has to come out to be 35. If the length is 3 more than twice the width, so look, this is our width, and this is our length, but they tell us that the length is 3 more than twice the width. 3 more than twice the width. So we've got 2w plus 3 for length. That's 3 more than twice the width times w equals 35. So this is the equation we have to solve. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute this w times both of the terms over here to get 2w squared plus 3w equals 35. And anytime you see a square in your equation, you should put it equal to 0. So 2w squared plus 3w minus 35 equals 0. So now I have to factor this trinomial using the AC method. So 2w squared plus 3w minus 35, and I'm just going to go to the side and do my factoring, and then I'll come back and solve it. So my AC is 2 times negative 35, that's negative 70. And my B is positive 3. So I need to list the factors of negative 70 and look for the one pair that will give me 3. Since it's negative, I do negative 1 times 70. Well, that won't give me a 3. That gives me 69. Negative 2 times 35. Again, that won't give me, that won't give me 3. So 3 won't go into 70. 4 won't go. 5 times 14. That adds up to 9. 6 won't go. Negative 7 times 10. And that's the pair I need because negative 7 plus 10 gives me the 3. So now that I have that, I know that I'm going to rewrite 2w squared minus 7w plus 10w minus 35 equals 0. So I've split my B term with these coefficients. And now I'm going to factor by grouping by doing the first 2 and the last 2, and the middle sign is going to drop down. So that plus is coming down. I can take a w out of the first 2, 2w minus 7. I can take a 5 out of the second 2, 2w minus 7. Now I have a common binomial, 2w minus 7, and then my factors that are left over for my second binomial are w plus 5. So now that we know how it factors, we set each factor equal to 0, 2w minus 7 equals 0. Well, I'm going to add 7 to both sides. 2w equals 7. W equals 7 divided by 2, which is 3.5. So that could be our answer, but we're going to check to see. The other one, w plus 5 equals 0, gives me w equals negative 5. And I know that's not my answer because the width of a rectangle would never be a negative number. So we know that the width is 3.5 feet, right? Now we have to find the length. Now they may ask you for the length and the width, or they may just ask you for the dimensions. What this says is find the dimensions of the rectangle. That means the length and the width. Now that we know the width, we can find the length as well. The length, we said, was 2w plus 3. Well, we know that the width is 3.5, so 2 times 3.5 plus 3 is 7 plus 3, which is 10. So the dimensions of our rectangle are 3.5 meters by 10 meters, okay? Where this is the width and this is the length.